Go.
All right, do I have your consent to film?
Yes.
All right, so what brings you in today?
Okay, so I'm really nervous about school, and I just have a lot of pressure going on right now, and I'm like kind of lost. I don't really know what's happening in my life right now, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my degree. And I felt like I needed to come in and I needed to talk to somebody, and you're my person today. It's just,
So
I'm like freaking out.
it sounds like you're having a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
About like what specifically? I mean, what?
Well, let me tell you. So I have all these schools assignments coming up, and I'm trying to like time manage and trying to like figure out when I'm going to do these things, but I have like sports to commit to, I have other classes to attend, and I just feel like there's not enough time in the day. And if I don't do well on these papers and these assignments that I have due this weekend, I can't go to Italy with my family for Christmas break. So I don't know, there's a lot happening, and I don't really know how to like calm myself down from it, I guess.
So what is the definition of doing well in your family?
I need to have straight A's this semester, and I need to like make sure that I'm getting all my work done, and it is completely unacceptable for me to like miss classes. That's not allowed.
I can see how stressful that can be. That's a lot of pressure to put on someone.
Yeah, my parents are like really strict, and they've even threatened to not pay for college for me and help me out financially, and I'm just trying to like do well, and all this while trying to balance a job, and it's a lot to handle at once.
Yeah, it sounds like it's very, very stressful. Are you doing anything to try to help the stress? Like, what are you doing to try to like schedule this stuff out for you?
Well, I'm really good with like writing things down and like making checklists for myself, and I have like a planner that I can write things down in and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes when I write things down it even overwhelms me even more, so it's not really helping.
I understand. It's hard looking at like all the work you have due instead of taking one individually at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pushing the work off, or have you started doing it?
I started doing the easy stuff, but I haven't gotten to the stuff that actually should probably be done first. And I feel like that's a common thing among a lot of people my age, but at least I'm getting stuff done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it sounds like you're trying to get it done, you just haven't got to the harder stuff yet.
But like if I don't get this stuff done and I don't get good grades, I can't go to Italy.
Yeah.
And I really want to go to Italy like that. I've never been there before.
Have you ever talked to your parents about like how stressful it really is and how much pressure they're putting on you?
I'm afraid.
Afraid that they'll stop paying?
Just afraid to tell them.
Do you have like brothers and sisters that they do this to too?
I have a younger brother, and him and I aren't really all that close, and he kind of just like, he's like way smart, and he can like do all this crazy stuff that I can't even do, so I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know.
So it sounds like your parents don't put the pressure on him like they have you.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think it's because you're the oldest?
Could be. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like since I'm the oldest, it's kind of expected of me to perform better, and since I'm not, they just kind of like approach it in a like, you have to do this and you have to do that, and if you don't do this, then you don't get what Jake gets.
So how does that make you feel, the fact that they don't do that to your brother, but you feel like they do to you?
It's frustrating, and it gives me horrible anxiety, and I feel like I even perform worse on like tests and on my projects because I have all this pressure on me because of my parents, and like, I don't know, like my parents are cool and all, I guess, but not really to me. They're kind of more cool to my brother.
Yeah, it sounds like they have different responsibilities for each of you.
Yeah.
And And I wonder if it's because you are the oldest. Because I tendency to put the most pressure on the oldest, I would say.
Yeah.
But, well, maybe if you talk to your parents and see what they have to say about it. I know it might be scary, but maybe honestly they don't know what kind of pressure they are putting on you. Maybe they don't realize it. And so maybe you could talk to them about it, and then when you come back next week, we can talk kind of about what they have to say, or maybe just say something a little bit lighter, like I'm so stressed, like I feel like I have to do so well. Maybe not straight up saying to them like you are putting so much pressure on me, but making it a little bit lighter for them. And so, and then see what like their response is, and then maybe come back next week and we could talk about it more and see what they say to you.
That sounds good.
All right. Well, then I will see you next week.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.